Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope y'all are doing well. Please forgive any noise that you might hear above me. My neighbor has decided that the perfect day to do renovations to her apartment or whatever she's doing is today. So hopefully that doesn't interfere too much in the video, but I hope you are enjoying my Tokyo Disney series, and don't worry, there's still a lot more videos to come. If you've been watching my Tokyo Disney videos, maybe you've never been before, or you really just want to go for your second or third time, there are a lot of options when it comes to choose where to stay. So I thought today I'd give you a suggestion. My favorite hotel around that area, the hotel I've stayed in 4 times now, the Hilton Tokyo Bay. So I'm going to give you a couple reasons I think that you should stay there, that you should pick that as your hotel for Tokyo Disney, a room tour of my most recent trip, and even how you can stay there for free. So to start, I feel like we should talk about the Tokyo Disney Resort area. The Tokyo Disney Resort area is situated a little more like Disneyland than Walt Disney World. Everything is a lot closer together than it is in Florida. The 2 parks live within the confines of the monorail line, which consists of 4 stops. The Resort Gateway stop, which is for Expiari, which is Tokyo Disney's sort of downtown Disney. The Maihama station, which takes you to Tokyo proper and any other stops you might want to make, and to the Disney Ambassador Hotel. The next stop is the Tokyo Disneyland station, which leads you to the Tokyo Disney Hotel as well as the park itself. The third stop, and which we'll talk about in just a second, is Bayside Station. This is the stop for the 6 official hotels of Tokyo Disney, including the Hilton Tokyo Bay. And the last stop is the Tokyo Disney Sea Station, which is where you want to get off for Hotel Miracosta as well as the Disney Sea Park. But let's head back to Bayside Station, and I'll tell you the first reason I think you should stay at the Hilton Tokyo Bay, and that is transportation. The hotel is only a few minutes walk from the Bayside Station monorail, which goes right to Tokyo Disney Sea and then around to all the stops you need to get to. Yes, you do have to pay for the monorail at Tokyo Disney, but it is its own experience in itself and a really handy way to get around the area, so I definitely recommend that. Also, there is a bus every 20 minutes from the Hilton Tokyo Bay to Maihama Station, which is a station you can take to get into Tokyo proper, to get to the airport, to get to things like that with your luggage, so that is also very helpful. Also concerning transportation, my absolute favorite way to get from the hotels into the Tokyo Disney Resort area is the limousine bus, which stops right at the Hilton Tokyo Bay. I think I've mentioned this before in one of my videos, my planning your trip to the Disney Parks in Asia videos, which I'll link in the description as well as above, but the limousine bus is absolutely the best way to get to the Tokyo Disney area from the airport. I took it from Haneda to the Hilton Tokyo Bay. The last time I went, it was only the equivalent of about $7 US, which was amazing. You don't have to worry about your bags. You don't have to worry about train transfers, things like that. It's a very simple and easy way to get from the airport to the Tokyo Disney Resort area. Now, since Japan is recently opening up to tourists again, the bus doesn't run as frequently as it once did, but now that a lot of tourists are coming back, it is starting to ramp up. So hopefully it will be a lot more available when you go to the Tokyo Disney Resort area. And if not, you can always take a bus from the Narita Airport to Haneda Airport, which has more frequent bus stops at this time. It's about December 2022 when I'm filming this. The second reason that I think that you should stay at the Hilton Tokyo Bay is the rooms. There are a lot of different room types at the Hilton Tokyo Bay. If you have a family and you're traveling there, there's also what's called the Happy Magic rooms, which are larger rooms with at least 3 beds. There's another type of room that also has a bunk bed, which will be great for families. Now, I did stay in one of the Happy Magic rooms with my family, and I will link that video above where you can see that room tour, as well as another room at the Hilton Tokyo Bay, a Celebria room. But let me share with you the room tour from my most recent stay at the Hilton Tokyo Bay. So before I unload everything and mess up this room too much, let's do a quick room tour. I did not get upgraded, unfortunately. It's just a twin Hilton room park, but honestly, I really like the design of this room. It's very standard, has Japanese touches, and it has a park view. So let's check it out. So you first walk in through this door right here. To the left of us, we have the restroom with my mask right there. I really like the wood paneling. In a US hotel, I'll probably feel dated, but it looks really nice here. Over here, we've got the shower, which is pretty nice. I love the handheld. Right here, they have verbena and lavender Crabtree and Evelyn amenities, which aren't great, but are just fine. Beautiful bathroom right here. Honestly, very 70s with this wood paneling. Here is the closet. Right here, plenty of space We have a laundry bag right over here. You can ask for laundry services. I definitely do not need that. We've got this mirror. Hello, I just got off a 15-hour flight. We have kettle here, this lovely light. I really like this gold like accent right here, really nice. The huge TV, beautiful. Some of the hotel amenities right here, these restaurants. I really don't think, I've never been to any of them but this one, where you can have diamond member breakfast if you want. We'll continue. It's a twin Hilton room park, so 2 twin beds. I don't care about having a huge bed. We've got these little alarm clocks back here, as well as these lights. Again, this little gold accent I really like right here. Let's turn on the light if we can. Messing with the lights, okay. We've got a desk where I'll probably be editing some YouTube videos before I go home. We've got this little seating area right here, and they did leave me a note. Dear family Darty, well, that is me. And it says, we're so happy to welcome you back to the Hilton Tokyo Bay. I realized I forgot to show you 2 things, so here are 2 things. Number 1, there is a sort of coffee drawer here, some instant stuff right here, some cups, these cups here, little spoons, and there's also a fridge. It's not a mini bar, it's like a regular fridge. It doesn't feel very cold, but you can keep waters and things like that in there. And speaking of water, so I guess this is 3 things. Right now, since the last time I was here, they're using this. You go into the hallway and like fill it up with water instead of having water bottle like this that I just got at the convenience store downstairs. I turned off most of the overhead lights, and actually the monorail is just coming through, and you can see right there. It's one of my favorite things at this hotel. The Bayside Station monorail is right there. It'll take you right to the parks. It does cost extra here, but it's absolutely wonderful. So you can see that since the last time I was here, they have built this hotel, which is the new Fantasy Springs Hotel. It's not open, but it has been built. Over there, we've got the Tokyo Disney Hotel. We've got some of the other around the bay hotels here, and this over here is brand new. This is the Toy Story Hotel. This did not exist last time I was here in 2019, October 2019, and it's so cool to have this room and be able to see sort of inside here, because you cannot go in this little garden area unless you are staying in the hotel. There's somebody outside there checking to make sure if you are staying in the hotel or not. So you can see the Lexo ball here, just this little adorable little outdoor area, the RC Racer garage. There was a monorail by monorail. But anyways, used to have kind of a better view of the park, and maybe we'll have a better view in the morning depending on what we can see, but with the new Fantasy Springs Hotel kind of blocking the view, it's harder, but it is nice to see that construction. I think the rooms are great in terms of size in Japanese standards. As a Western traveler, these rooms are a lot more similar to what we expect in America or maybe the UK. They're much larger than rooms you would also find in Tokyo proper. Also, did you see that view? That amazing view? So the next day, the sun is out and it's beautiful, so let me show you a little bit more of the view of my room here at Hilton Tokyo Bay. Okay, so here you can clearly see the Fantasy Springs extension right here, the new hotel right there. If you look in the middle there, that looks Frozen-esque, I think. I'm willing to bet that's going to be the Frozen section of the land. If you go here to the right, there's Bayside Station for the monorail. If you go there to the right, I see what I think is Skull Rock right there for the Peter Pan section. There's some beautiful greenery over there. It's just absolutely gorgeous. What is interesting is that over there, right there, that's the Tokyo Disneyland Hotel. And usually Tokyo Disney Sea is that way. Like the volcano, if you can see it, is over that way past these buildings. So it's interesting that the Fantasy Springs extension goes all the way over here. So I'm guessing this side of the Tokyo Bay area, the resort, is going to be Disney Sea, and then over there on that side where the Tokyo Disneyland Hotel, which is right next to Tokyo Disneyland, is going to be all Tokyo Disneyland side. So yeah, in previous iterations of this view from this hotel that I've stayed in, you can see the castle. Usually the castle is right about here, Cinderella's castle. And I want to say that over there,
it's blurry, but right here is the Beast's Castle. So the parks are very, very close to each other, as you can see, but I think it's just gonna be absolutely beautiful. I can't wait to see really what they kind of do with this hotel and how the grounds look when it's open, but that's the view. This view in any hotel in Walt Disney World or Disneyland would be, I feel like, thousands of dollars, at least in the high hundreds for a view like this, and I did not pay that at all, and we will go into that a little bit later, so stay tuned for that. The Hilton Tokyo Bay has two different room types of views: the park view, which I tend to prefer, and the oceanside view, where you can view some of Tokyo from far away, and on a clear day you can even see Mount Fuji. The benefits of having a park view room. The third reason that I think you should stay at the Hilton Tokyo Bay is amenities. I'm not talking about breakfast or lounge access, though we will get to that. I'm talking about the existence of two stores downstairs, which I think are really helpful in your trip to Tokyo Disney. The first is a store called Disney Fantasy, which sells official Tokyo Disney Resort merch. I think this store is fantastic to kind of case out what you're looking for, case out what they have, because it does differ slightly from the parks. There were items that I saw in that store that I never saw in the parks during my trip. So it's important to see that. Also, if you want to just grab a couple things there, some things that you're thinking about before you leave, that is a great option. The other store is a Lawson. And if you're not familiar with Japanese convenience stores, or konbini as they call them, Lawson is a fantastic convenience store that sells everything. They sell heat packs, little stick-on heat packs, which are fantastic for your trip. They sell drinks, they sell lots of food, they sell makeup, they sell deodorant, they sell a lot of great things, and the prices are not outrageous as you think for a theme park resort convenience store in a hotel. There's also an ATM you can use in Lawson, though I did find on my most recent trip to Tokyo that cash is not as king as it used to be. They are taking a lot more cards than they used to. Last reason, and the reason we'll sort of lead into for how you can stay there for free, is price. If you've ever looked on the official Tokyo Disney website at the official hotels of Tokyo Disney, all 5 hotels, you will find that they are expensive. The most similar hotels that you're going to find price-wise to the Hilton Tokyo Bay is going to be the new Toy Story Hotel, which, by the way, is right next to the Hilton Tokyo Bay. But that hotel books out so incredibly fast. And looking for my next trip, I could not find a room in that hotel at all. Right now, the booking window for those Tokyo Disney hotels is about 3 months out. You cannot find the Toy Story Hotel unless you go on the day they release availability. The Hilton Tokyo Bay has a lot more availability than the Toy Story Hotel would have. The other hotel, which tends to be a little bit less than the Hilton Tokyo Bay, but not by much, is the Tokyo Disney Celebration Hotel. But what you may not realize is that hotel is about 20 minutes out from the Tokyo Disney Resort area. They have a shuttle bus that you'd have to take. So it's a lot more like Walt Disney World with the parks, where you have the hotel that's pretty far out and you take the bus to the parks. What you really want is a hotel that's on the monorail line, and that's what the Hilton Tokyo Bay is. So speaking of price, let's talk about how you can stay at the Hilton Tokyo Bay for free, and really why I keep coming back to it every single time. I've stayed there 4 times. I've got another trip booked for just a few months from now. So for this section specifically, we're going to talk about points and miles, including the Hilton Aspire Card, which I've talked about in quite a few videos already. So I'm going to link my points and miles playlist in the description as well as above. And I feel like I should say this isn't sponsored. I just really like this credit card and its uses for staying at this hotel specifically. So the first benefit that the Hilton Aspire Card has that really elevates your trip at the Hilton Tokyo Bay is going to be Diamond status. Now, Hilton Diamond status will get you upgraded rooms if available, and it will also get you free breakfast either in the restaurant downstairs or breakfast in the executive lounge. Now, I tend not to go for the restaurant downstairs. I'm more of a grab and go kind of girl. So I went to the executive lounge every single day on my trip and got some delicious breakfast, some French toast, some hash browns, some Japanese omelets, which I love, and everything was delicious. I also love how they have a takeout cup so you can grab a coffee and bring it with you while you are waiting for the parks to open with everybody else. The executive lounge at the Hilton Tokyo Bay is also a great place to rest if you find yourself coming back to the hotel, maybe to nap or something. And they do have an hors d'oeuvre hour, which has kind of interesting snacks, so I wouldn't bank on that being your dinner, but it's nice to have that option as well. So I really like the executive lounge, especially the Hilton Tokyo Bay. But by far, the best benefit that the Hilton Aspire Card has that reflects on your trip to Hilton Tokyo Bay is the $250 resort credit. Now, I have talked about this in my Conrad Las Vegas video, which I'll link above, But the Hilton Aspire Card in its calendar year that you're a member has a $250 resort credit that you can use at hotels that Hilton deems resorts. That is listed on their website. I will put the link here and as well as below. Now this can be used for incidentals, but also can be used for room rates. And the Hilton Tokyo Bay, number one, is counted as a resort by Hilton. And number two, averages, I want to say, from about $150 to $250 a night. There's your free night right there. That's not even counting the fact that the Hilton Aspire Card gives you a weekend free night certificate when you have the card in a card member anniversary, or if you are a new card member and sign up, you get a pretty hefty bonus. So all of these compared together can give you multiple free nights at the Hilton Tokyo Bay and give you a free stay. Even my next stay in just a few months is going to be completely free. So I hope this video explains why I think the Hilton Tokyo Bay is really the best place to stay for your first time at Tokyo Disney, your fourth time at Tokyo Disney, like this past trip. I'm even staying there for my fifth time in just a few months, like I said. I really like this hotel. I think it has everything. It's a great price point in reflection of the other Tokyo Disney hotels. I think it's comfortable. I think it has everything you need, really, and is a great gateway to falling in love with the Tokyo Disney Resort like I have. So thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more Tokyo videos, including another Tokyo Disney day, and I will see you next time. Bye.